Thank you for joining this turning towards mindfulness meditation. The idea behind this meditation is to learn how to approach uncomfortable or challenging emotions. With practice, you will create space for unpleasant emotions and will be able to regulate them with greater resilience. Make sure you are at a place free from interruptions for the duration of this practice. If you are not, you can pause this and come back after making arrangements, ensuring there will not be any external disturbance. This meditation is done in a sitting posture, so see what works best for you. But find a position that is most comfortable for you. You can take support of a cushion or pillow if that will add to your overall comfort. At least for this practice, listening and following my instructions and being aware of the experience is far more important than getting the sitting posture perfect. Posture improvement will happen gradually. If you are ready, sit upright. If you are sitting on a chair, keep both legs on the floor. If your feet are not touching the ground, then keep some object on the ground and place your legs on it. Now, with the palm facing up, keep one hand on another, maybe the right hand on the left hand. Another option is keeping both palm on the thigh or near the knee area. If there is another option for keeping your hands and if that is more comfortable, then do that. Ensure that your head, chin, neck, shoulder, and spine are all aligned. The body is upright, yet in a relaxed posture and not rigid. Make sure there is no struggle with yourself for keeping the posture upright. If there is any struggle, prefer what's more comfortable to you. Now, I will recommend closing your eyes. Otherwise, just soften your gaze. With your eyes closed, see if you can make yourself 5 to 10% more comfortable than you are right now. Maybe you want to adjust your clothes or body posture or relax some of the body parts. During this meditation, if you want to adjust your posture for comfort, feel free to do it. But make sure you are listening and following my instructions. Being present to the breath and your awareness of what's happening in your mind and body should be maintained while adjusting your posture. If you are overwhelmed during the meditation, you can always pause the meditation and you can open your eyes and then close them. If it's too much, then you can stop and do it at a different time. Now, let's start. Begin by placing your attention on the body parts that are in contact with the chair, the ground, or other objects. Start with your feet, which might be touching the ground. Your hips, thighs, and buttocks that are on the chair or on the surface you are sitting on. Your hand, which is either placed one above the other or on your thigh. And your back, which is touching the backside of the chair. Now, let's do a very quick and gentle body scan. As I guide you through the body parts, do pay close attention and become aware if you notice any sensations like tingling, tightness, throbbing, pounding, no sensations or any other sensations. Let's start by placing your attention to the top of your head, including areas above and around your ears. Now take your inner attention to your face and explore all the areas: forehead, eyes, nose, cheeks, chin. Now bring your attention to your jaw. Unclench and relax your jaw if you are holding it tightly. Now focus on the entire neck, including the front and back areas of the neck and the throat region. Move to shoulder areas, including the upper back that's also touching the neck. Now move your inner attention to the hand, including the palm and fingers. Now the entire chest area that includes the heart. Now take your attention to the abdomen area. Now to the lower back. Now shift your attention to your entire thigh region. Finally, to your feet. As you have become aware of the body, now bring your awareness to the fact that you are breathing. Now, very slowly, take a deep breath. Breathe in through the nose. Fill the entire lungs, which should also expand the belly. And then exhale slowly through the mouth. Take such 3 deep breaths by yourself without my instructions. After completing 3 deep breaths, allow your breath to return to its normal rhythm. Try to notice the natural inhale and exhale of your breath without trying to change anything or doing anything differently. Just observe the natural breath which is always here and always with you. Observe your nostrils to notice how breathing is happening. The process of breathe in, which takes the air in, and the process of breathe out, which releases the air. Also, notice the short pause between breathe in and breathe out, as well as between breathe out and breathe in. You will notice a pause at the end of each breath in and at the end of each breath out. Now, in some time, we will move our attention to unpleasant emotions you are dealing with in life, those you are finding it difficult to accept. If you are doing this turning towards meditation for the first time or don't have a foundation in body scan meditation and breathing meditation practice, then I will recommend you to pick something that's not the biggest unpleasant aspects of your life, but something smaller to a medium level. Once you become better at managing your smaller to a mid level emotions by turning towards meditation, then pick the bigger ones. These emotions could be from any aspects of your life, such as career, relationship, finance, family matters, health, or even something about yourself. You can pick a situation that's causing any kind of unpleasant emotions, whether it's sadness, anger, disgust, or fear. Don't worry about which unpleasant situation you should pick. Just pick anyone to start with, and later you can experience this turning towards meditation with any other unpleasant situation. Now, take a moment to choose emotional pain, a situation, discomfort, or any challenges that you want to work on. As you choose your unpleasant issue, if your mind says you cannot work on this emotion, you have already done enough and you can't take it anymore. Just become aware that it's just an automatic thoughts from your mind. Simply smile and tell your mind, "Thank you for whispering. Let me at least try this turning towards meditation." And become aware of the tendency of your mind, which wants to turn away from exploring the unpleasant emotion as you choose your emotional pain to work on. Now, as you have chosen emotional pain, become aware of what emotion and feeling it brings as you bring that pain into your awareness and start thinking about it. Can you figure out how you feel about this situation? Is it restlessness, frustration, jealousy, shame, or guilt? Or is it fear, sadness, aggression, hopelessness, worry, or confusion? See how you are languaging your feelings and emotions. Are you saying, "I am frustrated," or "I am restless," or "I am angry," or maybe "I am worried"? If that's the case, change your language by saying, "I am noticing so and so feeling and emotions in me." For example, I can notice that there is a feeling and emotions of anger in me. Other example will be, I can notice there is a feeling and emotion of sadness in me. Just see how you feel when you change your language. This should help you to give some space and distance with your feeling and emotions. And you are not labeling yourself as angry or frustrated person. Instead, you are recognizing that these are just emotions and feelings within you. Now, as you are saying that, you are experiencing so and so emotions and feelings in yourself. See if you notice any sensations in the body. Observe your body and find where in the body you have sensations with high intensity. Notice if your heart is pounding, any muscle tension in the chest and shoulder area. Are there uneasiness or butterflies in the stomach? Any muscle tension in the neck or jaw area? Are there heaviness in the chest or a lump in the throat? Or anything on your hands, arms, or fingers? Or any experience of pressure or weight anywhere in the body? If there are no sensations, that's also fine. But make sure it's not the sensation of numbness that you are interpreting as no sensation. As you watch these sensations in your body, be very gentle with yourself. If your mind is saying you don't want these unpleasant sensations, or you want it to be different, or you want to get rid of it, just observe yourself and be there without wanting to get rid of it. Just become aware of the striving of your mind and body to want things different than what they are. Acknowledge it and be kind to yourself. Now, notice if there are any unpleasant body sensations that still have a strong and noticeable intensity. Take a moment to pick up on the sensation that is causing you the most discomfort. Now, focus on that discomfort sensation as a curious child or like a scientist and observe it very carefully while you keep breathing slowly. Try to find the exact location of the sensation, from where it starts and where it ends. See the overall size or circumference in the body this discomfort sensation is occupying. If you were to draw an outline of this discomfort sensation, what shape would it be? A circle, a square, or is it tough to comment on the shape? Is the sensation static or is it moving from one place to another? What's the temperature at that part of the body where you have this discomfort sensation? Is it hot, cold, or normal? So, now you understand the sensation that's bothering you the most. You know its location, its size, temperature. Now, take a long and deep breath as if breath is going into that part of the body, and breathe out as if breath is going out from that part of the body. Take three such slow and deep breaths. The idea behind turning towards meditation is not to like the unpleasant sensations, but learning to allow it to be there without struggling and without fighting with it. If your mind is still saying that you should get rid of these unpleasant emotions, become aware of it and just acknowledge that you are getting the urge to get rid of it, or acknowledge whatever you are feeling right now. During this meditation, you may experience various automatic thoughts and body sensations that are coming and going. You may also find various images that's popping up in the mind, along with sensations that are coming and going, or maybe moving from one place to another. Your muscles may also keep tightening and loosening. Just keep observing whatever is happening, like the way you watch the clouds that come and go, or like the way you watch the train that's coming and going when you stand on a platform. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . 。 . . .
。 . . . . . 。 .
As you observe all this, be very kind and compassionate to yourself. Treat yourself the way you would treat your loved ones when they are dealing with such emotions. Don't just think about whatever I am guiding, but bring that experiential inner self compassion attitude towards your mind and body. Remember that the idea behind turning towards meditation is not to get rid of your pain, but to reduce or diminish the struggling, fighting, and suffering that's associated with the pain. Pain will still be there, for which you need to take committed actions along with external skills. But there will be less suffering, which will help you to address the pain in a better way. Now, take a minute to understand how your automatic thoughts, thinking, and feelings in the mind are connected to emotions and sensations in the body, and how mindfulness attitudes, along with self compassion, can help in dealing with it. Now, bring in your mind something you are grateful for in your life. It could be a person, news, occasion, something about you, your achievements, anything, or your qualities, any hobby, or anything else. Or it could be as simple as bringing some past memories into your mind. If unpleasant automatic thoughts trying to pull you like a gravity, don't fight with them, but be very gentle with yourself and swiftly bring your awareness to the things you are grateful for. Now, if possible, bring both the scenario in your mind, the one that's triggering unpleasantness and something you are grateful for, and observe how your mind wants to turn away from the unpleasant thing, but it wants to cling to the pleasant situations. Just observe that. Remember that at this time, the majority of people in the world are dealing with something similar to what you are dealing with. There might be some pleasant things, there might be some unpleasant things in their life, though the situation, scenario, timing, and intensity might be little different than yours. As we approach the end of this meditation, take some time to bring your breath to a natural, gentle state and observe it. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes if they are closed. Know that you can return to this practice whenever you need to work with emotional pain and want to cultivate self compassion. I wish that you carry the benefits of mindfulness and self compassion with you throughout the rest of your day. Thank you.